It's been a warm winter for Elon Musk. Tesla's revenue in China saw a 69.5% surge in 2019, and its Shanghai Gigafactory has ramped up production of the Model 3. But for most of his Chinese competitors, it's been the coldest winter yet. New energy vehicles have seen their first year of decline in production and sales in China, ever since the government cut subsidies by over half in June of 2019. The coronavirus outbreak has made the situation even worse. January's NEV production slumped 55.4%, and sales dropped 54.4% from the year before. China's EV makers have never experienced a tougher time. In the past 5 years, the Chinese EV industry has grown rapidly due to generous subsidies. According to Bloomberg, the government delivered over $22 billion in subsidies in 2017 alone, and issued a mandate that 60% of auto sales be electric by 2035. Having seen the great potential of the EV market, many Chinese companies have joined the game, and many pioneers have been state-owned automakers. BAIC, a state-owned enterprise with a 62-year history, was the first automaker that obtained a government license to produce pure electric cars. Its EV subsidiary was started in 2009 and has released over 10 passenger car models to date. In 2019, BAIC was ranked as the world's third largest electric car manufacturer by volume, having sold 160,251 plug-in electric vehicles. SAIC, GAC, and JAC, the other three state-owned automakers, also made it into the top 20. Another big domestic brand is BYD, which is backed by Warren Buffett. Founded in 1995 as a battery maker, BYD began to produce electric vehicles over a decade ago. 20% of electric buses in Europe and over half of those in India are made by BYD. BYD has focused on making utilitarian electric cars, which are more affordable to most Chinese customers. In 2019, they took over 20% of the market share. In addition to long-established manufacturers, new players have also emerged. Some of the most notable include NIO, XPeng, and WM Motor. With funding and support from tech giants, these startups hope to emulate the success of Tesla. Ranked as the top 3 new EV makers, NIO, WM Motor, and XPeng all sold over 15,000 electric cars in 2019. XPeng was started in 2014 by He Xiaopeng, the founder of UC Web and former Alibaba executive. The company has already released 2 models, the XPeng G3 SUV and the XPeng P7 sedan. XPeng has raised over $2.4 billion across 3 funding rounds. Prominent investors include Foxconn, IDG Capital, and Alibaba. Meanwhile, Tencent placed its bet on NIO, and Baidu has invested in WM Motor across multiple funding rounds. Other noteworthy car makers include Li Xiang, with investment from Meituan's founder Wang Xing and ByteDance, Byton, founded by former BMW and Nissan executives, and Los Angeles-based Faraday Future. Financing conditions have become tougher for these startups. Raising money to survive the winter has become an important concern. As Alibaba scaled back its EV investment, XPeng secured Xiaomi as its strategic investor and raised $400 million in Series C funding. Meanwhile, Li Xiang has filed for a US IPO, aiming to raise at least $500 million. Established car makers, on the other hand, are seeking opportunities in other countries as the local markets have declined. State-owned BAIC and SAIC both unveiled plans to sell electric cars in Europe in 2020. China has become the world's biggest EV market. Can it also become the leader in EV manufacturing? What's certain is EV makers are ambitious and moving forward quickly.
Elon Musk accuses Chinese EV rival of stealing Tesla Apple's code. Elon Musk has accused rival Chinese electric vehicle maker Peng of stealing Tesla and Apple's source code. Musk tweeted that Peng had an old version of Tesla's software, adding that Apple's code too had been stolen by the same company. Musk referred to a 2018 incident when a former Apple engineer was caught stealing data for Peng.